So the Masked Singer had the Group A playoffs, and I must say, another shocking reveal. Let's talk. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to KRSTV. This is your boy Kenny. Now, remember, subscribe to my channel. Click that bell so you can get notifications every time I drop a video. Also, follow all the information I have in the description box. Also, like this video, comment on this video, and share this video. And this is the Masked Singer Season 3, Episode 2, and this is the Group A playoffs. This was a really awesome episode. The remaining 5 contestants in Group A, battle for their spots, because I think how they're going to do this, there's 18 celebrities this season. And there's 3 different groups: Group A, Group B, Group C. Each of them have 6 people. What they're going to do is that they have the playoffs, and then next week there's going to be the Group A championship, which will narrow down to the top 3. And each group will have their top 3, and then those 9 contestants, from Group A, Group B, Group C, will actually compete, for the gold. There will be the finalists. So they're trying to narrow it down to the 9 finalists who will actually compete with each other to win the Masked Singer. So I'm like, the way they had this set up is awesome, and it's great because it gives us a lot to work with. So the guest judge on tonight's episode was Jason Biggs, from American Pie. He's gonna be on a new Fox show called Outmatch, and it was good to see him. Definitely, big ups to Jason Biggs. I was a big fan of American Pie, through my high school years, as well as American Pie 2. So this was pretty cool. That Jason Biggs was there as the guest panelist. So the first performance was the llama. Um, some of the clues was like a musical comedy, accordion, a person who thinks on their feet. And he performed "It's Not Unusual" by Tom Jones. Did a great job at it. And the guesses from the judges. Nick asked each one, what was you most likely voted for in the Mask Academy? And he asked that to each of the 5 contestants. The llama's answer was firing cannons. So this definitely got people like wondering, what did he mean by that? Some of the guesses that were made was Woody Harrelson, Matthew McConaughey, Joe McHale, and Johnny Knoxville. And I, for one, I was thinking Weird Al Yankovic, and I'm glad to say I was dead wrong. But we'll see, because the llama was the one that was revealed, but I'm gonna get to that. Okay, so then the next performance was Miss Monster. Miss Monster, had the clue from the Titanic, when he was like, doing a sketch of her. And she's this artist actually sang for the Queen of England. So definitely somebody who's not only royalty. I mean, not only this person sing for royalty, but they're somewhat a legend in their own right. And my guess, shout out to my boy Anthony Lawrence, because he spotted this too, and I kind of heard the voice even more closer tonight, and I'm thinking, yeah, I think it's her, but my guess is Shaka Khan. And we just have to keep watching to reveal itself, but I hear that voice, and it's everything. Miss Monster did the song "Fancy" by Bobby Gentry, and did it down. And then there were the guesses that were coming from the panel were Mary Wilson of the Supremes. Love Mary Wilson down, but Mary Wilson has more of a softer voice, so I don't think it's her. And then I think it was Ken Jeong who said it was Celine Dion because of the Titanic reference. I'm like, yeah, Celine has a great voice, but her voice is not as soulful as this singer, so I don't think it's Celine either. And then I forgot who on the panel thought it was Priscilla Presley, but I'm kind of sticking with Shaka Khan until I see otherwise. The next performer was the White Tiger. Hands down, I think the White Tiger is Hulk Hogan. That's who I think it is. I think it's Hulk Hogan, and I am dead set that I think it's him because Hulk Hogan has been known to have a very big personality. He's very playful, and he's extremely competitive. And he did the song Good Vibrations by Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. And he was having fun on stage, dancing and everything. And he says that he likes to dance, um, you know, and then like his response to to the question that Nick put out there about what were you voted most likely in the Mask Academy. I remember Miss Monster said, that she's most likely to be in the presence of royalty, meaning this whoever that artist was sung for the Queen of England. And there's a lot of artists over the years who have done that. So I'm still resting that it's Shaka Khan. But as far as the White Tiger, pretty much he said that I will go to the mat for a friend, meaning wrestling. So immediately I was thinking that's Hulk Hogan, and I will be shocked if it's not him. But I'm dead set that the White Tiger is Hulk Hogan. But the other guesses were Rob Gronkowski and Charles Haley. And they also mentioned Hulk Hogan this time around, but I said Hulk Hogan in the very first episode. It's just his flair and the White Tiger. That's so reminiscent of Hulk Hogan. So I'm thinking it's Hulk Hogan. That's who the White Tiger is. So we just got to see, we just got to keep paying attention to see how things play out. Then we had a performance by the Kangaroo. The Kangaroo pretty much is like a comeback person as a fighter. And the Kangaroo did the song "You Know I'm No Good" by Amy Winehouse. Sung it down. Phenomenal performance. So the Kangaroo, I think, is definitely a contender for the prize. And then also the question that Nick posed, that he posed to all the players, to all the contestants, what was you voted most likely in the Mass Academy? And the Kangaroo responds that I would appear on the same list as Seal and Mike Tyson. So that was rather interesting. And then there was also some basketball references and all of that. My guess is, as far as the Kangaroo, and I could be completely wrong, but right now I'm thinking Iggy Azalea because they did mention the Outback, reference, which which is pretty much Australia. So I'm thinking, Iggy Azalea is a possibility because she's from Australia. And then I was also thinking possibly Nelly Furtado, because Nelly Furtado does she does have a big voice and she can sing in that range. But then some of the other guesses were Candace Parker of the WNBA, Tatiana Ali. That's a possibility too, because Tatiana Ali is a phenomenal singer. And then they also mentioned Gabrielle Union due to the sport references because she's married to an NBA player. So, it's possibly that it's Gabrielle Union. I mean, you never know. But personally, I think it's either Nelly Furtado or Iggy Azalea. So those are my two guesses for the Kangaroo. And then we had the last performance, which was by the Turtle. And the Turtle is a phenomenal talent. His voice is beautiful. So from the clues, I'm thinking, this is a person who was an actor and is known for rock and roll, but they want to express themselves in a different fashion and they want to sing love songs. So the song that the Turtle did was "Say You Won't Let Go" by James Arthur. The Turtle is the business. The Turtle was amazing. And in his question, what was you most voted most likely to do as being a part of the Mask Academy? He said hunt for booty, and I've done that in my time. So some of the guesses were AJ McLean from the Backstreet Boys. That's a good possibility. um, Billy Joe Armstrong, and Zac Efron. But I'm thinking it may be the lead singer from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, because he was an actor at one point. He was a child actor, and he's known for singing rock songs. But then that would be interesting because he definitely has a beautiful voice. I can't think of his name right now, but if y'all know who I'm talking about, who's the lead singer of the Red Hot Chili Peppers, put that down in the comments. Let me know. But I'm thinking it's a possibility that it could be him, because definitely if you look at the turtle definitely has like a rock and roll look, but yet has this beautiful, beautiful voice for love songs. So it's somewhat of a paradox, and I'm living for it. But definitely, I think it's someone who's known for rock, and who possibly also was an actor, but is now showing this new version of themselves. So when it so pretty much, towards the end of the episode, it all came down to the fact that the llama was going to be eliminated. Um, Next week is the Group A championships, and the final guesses, from the panel were Woody Harrelson, Adam Carolla, Joe McHale, Kelsey Grammer. That was a good guess too, because Kelsey Grammer's a singer as well, and also Johnny Knoxville. And the reveal, and it blew me away. It was Drew Carey. And I was like, that was real good, because they had the Seattle references and all of that. He says, well, he has a soccer team that he owns in Seattle who just recently won a championship. And then when they started making all of the connections, I was like, wow. Because, Drew Carey's from Ohio, but he goes to Seattle a lot because he owns a soccer team there. So I was like, wow, that was really interesting. That blew me away. And obviously, the panel was blown away too, because yet again, they were shocked by the reveal. Just like last week, when the robot was revealed to be Lil Wayne. That even surprised me, because I didn't even catch it, and but but yeah, it was actually Drew Carey. Drew Carey was the llama. It was a great reveal, and Drew Carey is very playful, and he has a great personality and thinking on his feet. He's a TV host, and being a TV host, you got to be quick on your feet, just like Nick Cannon. And so it's like from host to host. So that was pretty cool. So that's what I have, y'all. If I missed anything, put down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. What are your guesses as far as who is who in the Group A of the Masked Singer? As far as the remaining contestants. What are your guesses or your thoughts on the contestants? I would love to hear your thoughts on that. So yeah, get down in the comments and let me know what you're thinking. So until next time, everybody, take care.